The Royal Rumbles of the 2010s were full of hits and misses. They started off great with the 2010 Royal Rumble, but the next 4 Rumbles after that were either flops or mid. By the mid 2010s, it got to a point where you had a higher chance of a crack addict recovering from a 10-year crack addiction than WWE producing a quality Royal Rumble. But luckily, from 2016 forward, the Royal Rumble became great again, with it peaking in 2018. The 2018 Royal Rumble has to be the most entertaining, energetic Royal Rumble match in recent years. From beginning to end, I was fully invested. The crowd, the superstars, all worked together to create what I consider possibly the perfect Royal Rumble match. The Rumble starts off with Rusev, and at this point in time, Rusev Day was at its peak. Everybody was chanting it at the shows, shirts was selling out, and everything. Finn Balor enters, and then they start the match. The match continues on smoothly until Baron Corbin comes out. Corbin runs to the ring and starts taking out everybody. Splashes in the corner, clotheslines, and deep sixes everywhere. He eliminates Rhino and tries to go for Finn Balor, but Balor ducks and dumps him over the top rope, eliminating him. Corbin gets angry and turns into an Osama bin Laden level menace. He drags Finn out and throws him against the barricade. He drags Rusev out and hits him with an end of days. Officials from the back start running out to stop him. It was like we were watching zookeepers trying to tame an escaped wild animal. But while all this was happening, the clock was counting down, and out comes Heath Slater. Heath's all hype and ready to come into the match, but then Corbin runs up on him and drops him. Heath can't take this type of damage. He has to be able to go to work because he has like 20 kids to feed. So at this point, everybody's laid out. The clock pops up on the screen, it counts down, it gets to 0, and we hear this. The crowd pops, and Elias comes out, playing his guitar to the ring, thumps on Heath in the process, and puts on a show for the WWE Universe. He says the clock will not start until he's done, but that was all a lie, and the match continues. Andrade, Bray Wyatt, Big E, side note, pancakes over waffles, all come out and inflict damage to Heath on their way to the ring. The countdown for entrant number 10 gets to 0, and it plays Tye Dillinger's theme. The crowd starts chanting 10, throwing their hands in the air, but the chants slowly die down because Tye Dillinger's nowhere to be seen. But then the camera cuts to the backstage, and we see Dillinger getting beat like a government mule by 2 of SmackDown's dirtiest, slimiest heels, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn volunteers to come out and take his spot, knocking down Heath in the process. Sheamus then comes out at number 11. He throws Heath into the ring only to get eliminated right after. Getting eliminated by Heath Slater, of all people, that quickly on your birthday is crazy. The match goes on until entrant number 17, Jinder Mahal. Jinder walks into the ring with a purpose. He takes out 2 of the 3 members of the New Day while having a devious look on his face. He then goes for Kofi. He tosses him over the top, but Kofi's right foot lands on Xavier Woods. Jinder's looking confused, and Biggie goes and grabs a plate of pancakes and puts it on Kofi's foot for him to stand on. The crowd erupts. Kofi tries to get back in, but Jinder blocks him from entering like he's 2004 JBL. So instead of entering through the ropes the normal way, they decide to go over Jinder. So Woods and Big E push Kofi up, and he pops up in the air like he's 2002 Rey Mysterio. Kofi hits Jinder with a Trouble in Paradise, and for his efforts, Jinder gets assaulted with pancakes. Fast forward to the countdown for entrant number 20. In the ring, it's Andrade, Finn Balor, Shinsuke, Elias, and Seth Rollins. The buzzer sounds, and out comes John Cena. John Cena runs to the ring and slides in, but he's quickly receiving a beatdown from everybody in the ring. You have to do this because this is Super Cena we're talking about. You can't allow him to get out his shovel in this type of match. Time goes by, and entrant number 21 comes out, and it's the Hurricane. He goes into the ring and stands toe-to-toe with John Cena. Superhero versus Super Cena. Hurricane tries to go for a chokeslam, but the Hurricane is like a 60 overall. So John Cena was just able to pick him up and throw him out the ring easily. The match continues to move forward. We're at entrant number 27. The clock sounds, and it's Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio didn't want to end his Rumble appearances on a bad note, so he came back for redemption. The crowd is going crazy as Rey Mysterio beats up The Miz and Adam Cole. Entrant number 28 comes out, and it's Robin. Everybody starts booing. Goldust then comes out at entrant number 29. And finally, The countdown for entrant number 30 is happening. Everybody's on their feet, phones in the air, and out comes Dolph Ziggler. A month ago, Dolph Ziggler won the US title, but he dropped it and walked out of the ring, and we never saw him again until tonight. Ziggler rushes to the ring and attacks John Cena. He would go on to eliminate Goldust before being eliminated by Finn Balor. In my opinion, this was a perfect opportunity for Dolph Ziggler to win the Royal Rumble, but it is what it is. Now, 6 men are left in the ring. Balor, Reigns, Nakamura on one side, Mysterio, Cena, and Orton on the other. You could feel the tension rising in the ring. Something's about to go down. The crowd is chanting yes, and the tension is thicker than the 4-inch French toast on the Rock's plate. They fight, and the old generation take out the new generation. But Orton, being the snake that he is, tries to RKO on Cena, but he reverses and is hit with a Superman punch for his efforts and is thrown out by Roman. Rey Mysterio then sets up and hits Roman and Cena with a 619. Rey does a springboard on Cena, he hits it, but is quickly eliminated by Finn Balor. Now, it's down to 4. All 4 men are staring each other down, waiting for someone to strike first. Cena takes it to Shinsuke, and Roman to Balor, dropping both. Cena and Roman then stand face to face while the crowd chants, "You both suck." Cena drops Roman and goes for a 5-knuckle shuffle, but Balor pops up and hits Cena with a sling blade, and then goes on a tear and takes everybody out. After a double stomp to Shinsuke, Cena pops up, grabs Balor, and tosses him over, eliminating him. Now there's 3. After some back and forth between the stars, Cena and Shinsuke are by the ropes. Cena tries to go for a suplex on Shinsuke over the top rope, but Shinsuke reverses and puts Cena on the apron. Shinsuke goes for a high kick, but Cena blocks it and tries to nail him in his gut, but Shinsuke gets out the way and knees Cena in the face, knocking him off the apron to the enjoyment of the crowd. There's 2 men left. Now surely WWE wouldn't make the same mistake twice by having Roman win the Rumble in Philly. They would never do what the fans don't want. They'll always do what's best for business. But then I remember who's in charge. Roman and Shinsuke trade blows. The crowd's going back and forth with boos and yays. Roman would win the altercation and eventually try to dump Shinsuke over the top rope. Shinsuke would escape, but then Roman tries to hit him with a spear. But instead, Shinsuke hits him with a knee strike. Roman Reigns is dazed. A dazed Roman wobbles to his feet, and then Shinsuke throws him over the top rope to win the Royal Rumble match. This Rumble was a good one. It had surprises, tension, excitement, big moments, and everything you need to make a good Royal Rumble. So, in summary, the 2018 Men's Royal Rumble match is the best Royal Rumble of the 2010s. Nothing comes close to it. Well, maybe the 2010 Royal Rumble. Maybe.